Hello lads, how I'm doing today? This is BB3K and welcome to this video what I'm doing, and it is my team of legends. So basically the legends I've picked are the players I admired as I was younger, really, because a lot of the players have changed. Like Messi wasn't around, Ronaldo wasn't even around when I was younger, and I know it was only like 7 or 8 years ago maybe, but football has changed since then. So here we go with the team. It's a 3-5-2 team because I couldn't really think of any left and right backs. I could think of a hell of a lot of centre mids and centre attacking mids, but no left or right backs. So it's a kind of mix up. It's the players I admire now and players that I loved back in the day, really. So in goals is Dida. Now Dida was one of my favourite ever keepers when I was younger. I used to love playing goals when I was younger, and he was one of my favourite ever keepers. He is 40 years old, so I can imagine him retiring soon. He played in Milan and had 206 appearances and 91 appearances for Brazil, so he was a very well known keeper. If you don't know Dida, then there's something wrong. The right centre back that I've chosen is Gerard Piqué. He's not a legend in any way. He's not been around for long, as he's only 26, but he has played for Manchester United and he has played for Barcelona, and he is one of my. He's probably my favourite. He is my favourite centre back of all time right now. I actually love him. He's such a good centre back. He's very very tall, and I just think he's brilliant. He's had 103 appearances for Barcelona and 51 appearances for Spain. The second centre back is Puyol. Now this guy is a legend. He is 35 years of age and he's always been at Barcelona. 387 appearances for Barcelona, 100 appearances for Spain. So he's fairly old, and I can imagine retiring soon too. But he's a fantastic centre back, all the same. The left centre back is Lucio. Now Lucio was again one of my favourite players growing up. He is 35 years old. He has played for his fair share of clubs. He's played for Bayern Munich, Inter Milan and Juventus, and 105 appearances for Brazil. So again, he is very very experienced and a fantastic centre back. The first centre defensive mid is Lampard. Now everyone knew Lampard, everyone knows Lampard. He's an absolute fantastic player, probably one of the most famous players in the world, and this is his second inform card, which you can probably expect a player review, if not before this video, after you will expect a player review from him. He is 35 years old and he's had 402 appearances for Chelsea and also 95 appearances for England. He's an absolutely fantastic player and I really admire Frank Lampard. He's one of my favourite players all round also. The second centre defensive mid is David Beckham. Now David Beckham is an absolute legend. I don't like him. I'm just putting it out there. I actually hate the guy. There's something about him I don't like, but he has played for Manchester United, Madrid, Milan, PSG and also LA Galaxy, so he has been about, and he also is 38 years old, so he has announced he's retiring at the end of this year, and he has had 115 caps for England, and he is probably the most famous player there is playing now. Now, the left mid is Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry is an absolute legend. I'm not an Arsenal fan anyway, or I'm not a Red Bull or whatever fan, but I loved watching Thierry Henry play. He was a fantastic striker and scored so many goals. He is 36 years old. He's played for Juventus, Arsenal and Barcelona, and also he's had 123 caps for France, which is fantastic. The right mid, I couldn't think of a right mid, but for me living in Scotland, Aidan McGeady was one of the. Well, he's a Celtic legend. I'm not a Celtic fan in any way, but Aidan McGeady was a fantastic player. He's even got a skill move named after him, which is the McGeady spin. He is only 27 years old, the youngest player on this team. He's played for Celtic in Moscow, and he's had 57 appearances for the Republic of Ireland. Now, centre attacking mid, this man right here, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is an absolute legend. He was probably the most known player when I was younger. I really looked up to Ronaldinho, really skillful. I practiced skills in my back garden, basically probably 4 times a week. Just kept doing skills, kept shooting into goals I made up, and Ronaldinho was probably one of my role models and idols. I loved him as a player and I still love him as a player now. He is 33 years old. He's played the PSG, Barca and Milan, and also he has 97 caps for Brazil. He's probably one of the most famous players in this team. The first striker is Adriano. Now Adriano, I couldn't really think of many strikers because most players most of my kind of legends have retired, so Adriano was really the only one I could think of. He is 31 years old. He is from Brazil, and obviously 48 caps for Brazil, but he has, for the 48 games he plays for Brazil, he scored 27 goals, which is actually a really good record. The only thing that lets him down in his card is his 39 pace, but he's a fantastic player overall. And the last player, you probably saw him there, is David Trezeguet. Now, I was absolutely stoked to see this guy was still playing. I love David Trezeguet. Some of his goals he scored are absolutely fantastic, and he's always been a fantastic striker. He's 36 years old. He has played with Juventus and had 245 appearances for Juventus and scored 138 goals, and also scored 71 goals for France, which is brilliant. Or had 71 appearances for France, sorry, which is brilliant. So that's my team of legends. Obviously, I would have liked to have Jaap Stam. If he was in FIFA, he would be in this team. Edgar Davids, those sort of players I looked up to now as we, and they're really good players. This is my team of legends right now, and that is the team. So let's go on to some goals I scored with them.